Okay? So because it has to do with Kvod HaBeriyot, human dignity, says Rav Ovadia Yosef, you're allowed to flush the toilet even though the flies are guaranteed to die. Okay? Remember, Rabotai, we have such a concept called Kvod HaBeriyot that we, because of this concept, allowed to violate Isur de Rabbanan. For example, one of the reasons Rav Ovadia Yosef says if a person stuck in the toilet that there is no toilet paper, pre-cut one, he's allowed to cut the regular roll toilet paper, try to do it b'shinui. Why is it allowed? If you say that it's not allowed usually, can I cut regular other papers?
Yeah.
Huh? Not allowed to on Shabbat.
No, without the line.
So why on this one you're allowed to, the toilet paper? It says toilet paper has to do with a human dignity. Kavod of people. What do you expect the person to do? Go with his pants on the floor, or comes out and will look for things around? What should he do? So because of human dignity, says Rav Ovadia Yosef, if a person stuck, Eitan, he is allowed to cut the toilet paper, beshinu,
Along the line.
with the elbows.
Along the line, though, right?
Not along the lines, opposite. Along the line will be a little bit more problematic.
I mean, you don't intend it.
Yeah, don't intend for the lines. Yeah.
But it probably will.
Because once you pull regularly, it's gonna.
Intend not on the lines. If it happened, it happened. It's not your problem. But one of the tzirufim that he brings over there is because it's a temporary thing that you cut. It's not long term, it's short term. And something that is short term is the Rabbanan. For sake of kavod, haberiyot, human dignity, we allow it. This concept plays a big role many times. In kavod haberiyot. Rabbi Auerbach says if a person has a runny nose, lo alenu lo alechem, he's allowed to put the medicine thing in the nose. How do you call this thing?
Fix.
Vicks. He says Vicks, that's he writes there. Yeah. And he says why? Because a person that has a runny nose, it's not a pleasant thing in front of the public. So it's called kavod haberiyot, human dignity. For human dignity, we're allowed to put a natural spray.
No, Shabbat.
Nasal spray.
Nasal spray.
But is that the right or the wrong?
Healing is the Rabbanan. Refuah. Not allowed to make refuah on Shabbat.
Hey, to rub is smear it, no?
Huh?
Smear it?
No smear it. Dab it.
Oh, dab it.
Or spray in the nose. What about healing? They say it's because it's not a regular healing that just to remove a pain. It's to remove disrespect. It's not a headache that I have a pain, handle it until Motzei Shabbat. Because it doesn't disrespect you. But if it is a runny nose, you have a disrespect over here. Your kavod getting harmed. במקום כבוד הבריות, לא גזרו רבנן. Hamidi.
Let's say for cough also, or person's coughing.
Depends. If the cough is disrespecting him,
Non-stop.
if it disrespects him, could be. He doesn't write it, telling you what he wrote. He wrote about the nose thing, but you can deduce from there. If it's disrespecting somebody, yeah. Okay, very good. Number 3, Bechavud.
Is there death considered in indirect action? I don't get the question. Oh, the fly step. Are the fly's death considered in indirect
What are you
action?
reading?
Number 3.
Is there? Okay.
Additionally, their death is considered as removing an obstacle and is counted as an indirect action.
All right. Okay. Okay, are the fly's death considered as indirect action? Grama, says Rav Ovadia Yosef. It is a grama. Why? As removing an obstacle, which is considered masir monea. Masir monea. Bechor, it's so beautiful to see you next to each other.
Contrast.
Monea. Masir monea bechor is removing of a blockage. Monea. Okay. And is counted as indirect action. Grama. Grama on Shabbat. It is allowed. Muta. Very good. Number 4. How about?
If the flies could escape but chose not to and died, what is the ruling? On top of all the other reasons of why it would be allowed to flush a toilet with flies in it, as written above, since the flies could have escaped but didn't at the end, and as a result dies, it is considered an indirect action. So they could have, but they didn't. So
Right.
It's like up to them.
Yeah, Bechor, the fly, you flush the toilet, right? What are you doing there? I told you to be there? No. Whenever I put the water out, it could have fly out. The fly could have fly out.
Yes.
Could have go away. Since he could have go away, he didn't go away. He decided to be Hamas. Allah Akbar, Tasudania, died.
How about it's in the water already?
Suicidal bomb person, huh?
It's in the water already.
Even if it's in the water already, he could have come out. You are not the reason that he died. So, remember the case that I sprayed the spray? And there is a window he could have go out through? And he decided not to, and he stayed over here and he died. Did you kill him? No? He had an option. So Rav Yosef says he had an option to come out. Since he had an option, this was his problem.
You spray on the air, not on him.
Not on him. On the air. And they decided to stay here.
Even if you do it on the way out towards the window.
Yeah.
There's only one way towards the window, going through that spray.
You didn't have to go through that. You could have go somewhere else. Let the spray evaporate, then go.
But
As long
usually-
as it's not
usually
directly.
But usually they go towards the window. They see the light of the window, they usually try to go through the window.
Did I tell him to do that? No. He led himself to his own death. Number 5.
What is the Rashba's opinion regarding certain outcomes of Pesik Reshe?
Oh.
According to the Rashba, any certain unintended outcome which is forbidden to do, Pesik Reshe, where their action performed also involves a permissible act and the intent is for the permissible aspect, it is allowed.
Bechor, question to you. If I have right now deer in my house, can I close the door if my intention is not to catch the deer? My intention is to protect my house from the thieves at night.
No problem,
Why?
because deer and door is two different things.
Very good. The deer and the door, even though it starts with the D, finishes with the R, at the end, they're two different things, right? Because the deer is in one part of the room, the door is in the other part of the room. How is this different than opening the refrigerator door? And the light goes
The
on.
door, inside the light of the door, inside everything.
It's one thing.
One thing.
Very good. Says Ravadi, right now there is flies in the toilet.
Yes.
If you're gonna flush the toilet, you're gonna kill the flies.
If you flush,
Yeah.
you're not intention to kill somebody. You
But-
flush the intention, nasty things going down.
Very good. But what about the fact that the flies are gonna die?
You
But
die
they have an
automatically.
option not to sit there.
So said
You
Ravadi,
die automatically, like me open the door and somebody shoot.
that's one answer. Masir Monia, you already said that answer number 4. Ravadi says, I give you another answer, number 5.
Which one?
He says, according to the Rashba, with the deer in the door. When do we say concept of Pasik Reshe? Remember this, Ravadi Yosef uses it many times.
Yeah.
I take the chicken,
Yeah.
I cut off the head of the chicken,
Yes.
and I say, I don't want to kill it.
If you do
Oh, they will not
this-
how are you going to cut the head of the chicken? You're not going to kill it. Why are you cutting the head off? I want my child to play with something. He has no toys. Times are tough, Rabbi. It's hard to afford Toys R Us. And this is the... We're going to give him the head of the chicken. That was life back in the day.
Johnny Dinosaur story.
People used to give them the head of the chicken. They used to take advantage of every single part of the chicken. You know that, Bechol? The feathers, they used to put coats, blankets, pillows from the feathers. From the meat they used to eat. From the intestines people throw today. They used to make sasiski. Hot dogs from them. Everything was used. From their feet they used to put on osvo. Because it takes a long time to cook it. From their skin, what's his name? The head, that you cannot eat it, they used to give the children to play with. That was the toy back in the day. Go like this, making it. That was the game of the children. It's a good game. You know why?
I don't see.
You throw it after a few days, and they get the next one. They get excited. Today they have the same toy, they forget about it.
New toy.
You have to buy a new toy.
It's a good birthday option.
Huh? Birthday gift, Bechol. So you have nothing to do with it. It's not food. You get nothing to do with it. So what they used to do, give it to the children to play with it. So right now my child says, Abba, my chicken got lost. I don't know where it is. I want another chicken. Hi, John, no problem. Take pach. Shechita to the chicken. Nah. So I know what are you doing? Shabbat, you killed it. Abba, I don't intend to kill it. My child, Bechorah, is crying. He wants another toy. I gave him a toy. What Chazal said? Oh my God. You're going to kill the animal. Cut off the head. You're going to say, I'm not going to kill it? Is it possible? Pasik yashev v'lo yamut? Says Rashba, the chicken and the head of the chicken and the knife, it's all in the same thing. However, when I put the hand on the flush of the toilet, the flies are on a different part of the toilet. This handle and these flies are in two different parts. So it's not considered to be a problem of pasik reshe. Pasik reshe etavoteta. Head, body, knife, here. All in one place. This you say, oh, what are you going to do? The cut off the head is not going to die? Of course it's going to die. Pasik reshe. That's where pasik reshe limitation applies. However, whenever one thing is in a different place, the handle is here. The flies are there, even though it's a very small place. It's still considered to be two separate things.
What about the door and the refrigerator?
Ooh, I was waiting. As I'm talking, I'm saying, no, somebody asked this.
Door and refrigerator, the same thing.
Why?
Because your intention to open the door, electric is over there to open the light.
So you're saying the same thing. So according to the Rashba, should be allowed. Be'emet, some opinions say that. That combining the opinion of the Rashba and they say it's allowed. Huh? No, even for the Doraita one. Even for the yellow light.
Yes, you should
LED, you mean LED?
But I'll tell you the answer is, here Rav Ovadia doesn't pass in 100% like the Rashba. He brings it as an additional reason. By the light of the refrigerator, what additional reason do you have? Maybe Allah is like the Rashba, and maybe not. Then what's the other thing? Here we have, okay, even if Allah is not like Rashba, we have grammar reason, you have Masir Monea that reason, you have you could have fly out reason, you have Kvoda Briot reason, you have a lot of other factors that you bring into equation. In the refrigerator door, we don't have those factors. That's the bottom line. Nobody says the refrigerator door will be a problem.
What if it's light? What if it's
I'm
light
talking about the
outside?
yellow light. The yellow light.
Yeah, let's say there's yellow light, but it's light outside, so you don't even need that light.
So okay, and therefore what? You want to say pasik reshet deoraita that you don't care for? Do we allow pasik reshet deoraita that you don't care for?
But on top with the Rashba's opinion, that wouldn't be like.
No, because there's no other opinions.
Could be.
Still.
Could be. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Let's say you have food outside it, and it's also gonna like.
I'm not saying you're wrong. It's a possibility to think about it. Not everything I can send recording also, don't forget.
That's how lawyers talk. You're not wrong.
Okay? Back to us.
Doesn't mean you're correct. You're not wrong.
Page 126. Bechor, not 26. 126. Okay, number one.
Is it permissible to wash hands with water when one knows that there are worms in the water?
Bechor, did you ever go to Mansi? Do you know the water in Mansi sometimes has worms in it? You know that or no? In Queens, you're allowed to drink the water from tap water. Open the tap water sink, you drink, no problem. Halacha, kasher.
Really?
Yeah.
No filter needed.
No, in Queens.
Queens.
Yeah.
Only, not Brooklyn.
I don't know about Brooklyn, I say Queens, what I know. Other places, I don't know. Some parts, it's asur. Where is it asur? Places that there is worms inside the water. Zdrastia, vaše čoče.
Tolaim.
Tolaim, worms, tarakana, это червяки. Маленькие червяки там. Yeah. Chas v'shalom bechor, you have no idea how many of them.
А если не видно же, можно кушать, нет?
No, if you don't see them after you know what you're looking for, then you're okay. But if you learned how they look like, you will see them. Yeah. So now, says Rav Ovadia, can you do netilat yadayim? And you know, according to the Mekubalim, before after you do netilat yadayim, you're supposed to do shifshuf. What is shifshuf? Rubbing.
3 times.
Yeah. So some opinion says after you do Netilat Yadayim, go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Others say go like this.
Yeah, that's what we do. Arizal, no?
It's debatable what Arizal said do shifshuf. What does shifshuf means? Rub. Rub how? Like this? Like that? Like this? What rub means?
Can you do this on Shabbat?
Definitely.
But you're separate.
It's not, you're not. So going like this, what is rubbing means? Debatable. It says that this part of your hand is the kedusha. This part of the hand is the tum'ah. That's called ke'le ahar yad. Aher. Aher is the side of Satan. Sitra ahara, right? That's the other side. That's whenever you do things with Shabbat like this, turning on the light like this, it's not the normal way because you kadosh. The normal way for you to be able to kedusha way. And that's why this side of the hand is hairy, and that side of the hand is not. Torah says, Esav was ish sa'ir, Yaakov was ish halak. Torah emphasized that Yaakov Avinu was smooth, and Esav was hairy.
On Shabbat you can do the rain jacket. You can
No. How did you
cannot-
connect the hands to the rain jacket, Jonah?
You're both separating water.
No, that's not true. By the water of the rain jacket, when you say rain jacket, you mean plastic
Jacket.
or like this jacket?
Plastic.
Plastic is no problem. But
Really?
like this is a problem.
Plastic, no problem?
Yeah, no problem.
What?
So, but this is a problem.
How?
Because this absorbs. When you go like this, you squeeze it out.
The laundry.
Only because of that.
Right.
So plastic, it's okay.
Yes.
See, that's separation.
Bogav.
Because it doesn't absorb. So it's already separated.
Shkunam amokti shkunam.
It's chidush. It's chidush.
Write it down. Text it to me. Yalla. If so, listen to this now. Bechor. When it says the Arizal, on the back part of the hand is where the tum'ah is. After you do Netilat Yadayim, you're supposed to make your hands kadosh. That's supposed to do 3 times shivshuv. Right, the Slava Arizal. Okay. But when you go like this, maybe there is worms over here. Chirviki. You did Netilat Yadayim, it's not very clean water. When you go like this, maybe you're gonna kill a few chirviki on the way, a few worms.
So many
It's 100%.
vidurim over here.
Huh?
It's 100%.
What if it's 100%?
I mean,
That's not your intention.
you have to know that they're on the hands first.
You know, this water is contaminated.
So
Okay.
hard.
Has worms.
לא צריך לגופה.
Oh, so you're killing מלאכה, לא צריכה
לא
לגופה.
צריך לגופה.
But it's assumed דרבנן. Can I do Yisur דרבנן on Shabbat?
But you cannot
Can I
even
eat
eat
chicken
it.
and milk? Say, Rabbi, that's not all right.
But you're not even eating it. You don't even need to eat it. You're not
It's
eating
not about eating, you're killing. On Shabbat, you're not allowed to kill. Are you gonna kill the worms? Eitan, what do you
it. You
say?
don't even see them if you're there.
You're not intending to.
Let's read the answer.
It is permissible to wash hands with water even when there are definitely worms in it.
Definitely worms. Mutar.
And although they will certainly die, since it is not
Booklet.
inherently necessary.
Baby booklet. Igor.
מלאכתו שאינה צריכה לגופה. So it's not necessary.
Since it is מלאכה שאינה צריכה לגופה.
But you said one more. That's not. Sounds like you. That's the only
שזה
reason.
לא דאורייתא?
No, מלאכה שאינה צריכה לגופה is אסור מדרבנן.
Here's the second reason, no?
Hold on.
Rabbi, wouldn't be chatzitza in the antilat?
Why is it chatzis?
There's worms in the water. You're allowed to have stuff in the water while you're washing at
But
that time.
around the worm is water already, so you're touching the water, really. That's separation. You're dipping the mikvah.
So let's say there's a mikvah and there's worms in it. That wouldn't be chatzitza.
So it's-
See further
oh, it's 50.
for the
Your hands
concept
are
of.
wet. You can dip a mikveh, dip a dish in and out.
So it's allowed
Not
to.
chatzitza because your hands are wet already with the mikveh water, so that's already it's okay. You don't
It's
need
different
to,
though.
Okay, let's
Stand
continue.
Between your finger and the
It's
dish.
not
If
allowed.
your
Show the
hands were
watch.
before.
Not allowed to wash it.
Allowed. It says it is permissible to wash. Right, so right now we're gonna see this b'pasik reshi. Number 2, read.
Is the prohibition of killing the worms when one knows that there are worms in the water from Torah or rabbinic? Also, the prohibition of killing them is initially only rabbinic, since they do not reproduce from male and female. As a kokinim, no?
Yeah.
And
Do you know, Bechor, that the worms that you have in the water, they are self-production. They reproduce themselves.
What does it have to do with it?
They don't need to get married to make children.
Who cares? Like, what is this so important?
מותר.
Oh, bechol killing on Shabbat animals. Asur from Torah or midrabanan?
תורה.
From Torah. Says Rav Ovadia, what type of animals we killed?
פאפה מאמה.
Oh. What was it inside the Eta? In the desert?
מאמה, no פאפה.
No, in the desert what was there?
Where?
In the desert. אורות אלים, מאוד דמים, ואורות תחשים, ועצי שיטים, שמן למאור, בסמים ושמן המשחה ולקטור את הסמים.
Male and female korban.
So Torah says, I want you to bring me the skin of rams, of baran. This baran bechor has a father and a mother or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So it says on Shabbat to kill mideoraita only whenever that animal that you kill has a father and mother. And those worms don't have a shidduchim website to get a father and a mother to make these children. They produce by themselves.
So they're not maybe really animal.
Huh?
You're saying that they're not really animals?
So they are animals. But they are not animals that come from father and mother. The Torah said you're not allowed to kill on Shabbat, only whatever comparable to the ram, which has a father
Okay.
and a mother.
But it's just animal. If that's animal, this is animal. How do you conclude that there must be a pedophile?
Me and you could not conclude. That's what we need Gemara. Gemara gives us the guidelines. Be'oro nirei or. That's what the pasuk says, right? With the Hashem's guidance, we're going to see light. I told you one of the reasons we need Torah in this world, Bechor, because without that you have no guidance. Somebody asks you, Bechor, what is modesty? So the Muslim guy will tell you, you have to put the fully, lady have to go fully, after Simon Zakrit, everything closed. Can't see nothing. The other ladies that go on the beach will tell you, I'm modest. What? I'm not fully naked. I'm modest. So where's the line? She says she's modest, and she says she's modest. Where's the line? Imagine we don't have a Torah. How would we guide? Where is the line? Each one is going to fight. We are right. Oh, we are right. Oh, we are right. We are right. What the Torah says, Hashem is right. You need to cover your elbows. You need to cover your bones over here. You need to cover your knees. You need to have stockings. Do you need to cover your face or no?
Что, потом можно заходить в воду?
Bechor, do you need to cover your face also as a lady or no?
That was only for the not good woman.
So it says the Torah, face you don't need to cover. So somebody told me, Rabbi, do you know why the Torah said you don't need to cover the face? Because that's the biggest way how to cheat. So, wow, never pay attention to this.
Перевод.
We sometimes look at those Arabs on the streets. Oh, very modest, very modest. They said this is the biggest lack of modesty. Why? When she covers her face. Why?
You don't know which one it is.
Because she can come from this house to this house. You don't know who came in, who came out. So she can do whatever. That's what they do. They do whatever they want, and nobody knows who came out. So what Torah said? The face ladies have to keep open. Everything is closed. The face has to keep it open.
Face recognition.
In order for us to have a face recognition, to know that the lady did not go to this room and then give into another room and said, "Oh, I never been there." We have a proof.
This one is my wife.
Look how smart the Torah is about that. That's you need to have guidance of the Torah, and not the lefty says, "No, this is right," and the righty says, "No, that's right." And balagan.
Face recognition. AI.
You understood? Very good. So back to us now. So we understand that only when you have a father and mother, Torah said that's killing on Shabbat is from Torah. But if you don't have a father and mother for that animal, it's producing itself by itself. Then in such a case, killing it is not the oraita. It's only midrabbanan.
Сколько таких animals есть без папы, мамы?
I don't know. You have to ask GPT. I don't know.
So that's two Rabbanan.
משה ואהרון בכור עיניו ושמואל בקורא שמו. Give him a pamphlet, please.
So that's two Rabbanan.
So now, says Rabbi, continue.
Yeah, read that. It's okay. I think
Number 3.
Kosher animal, not kosher?
No.
Why didn't they conclude like this?
No, you can conclude however you want. Torah is very broad. That's I need Chazal to tell you exactly what the Torah wanted me to tell you. Torah meant to tell you only when you have an animal that has a father and mother, it's not allowed to kill it from Torah on Shabbat. But if it doesn't have a father and mother, only
I
Midrabanan.
don't think you have a kosher animal that doesn't have
Got
a
it?
father and
Continue.
mother.
Is killing the worms in the water by using the
It is. And some say, even permitted.
and some say it is even permitted, and what is written as exempt also means permitted, because sometimes this item means
This term.
means still rabbinically prohibited, but here it means 100% allowed.
Okay? Not because, even though, I should say here. Even though,
אז פטור פה זה מותר. זה הכוונה?
sometimes this term means, still means rabbinical prohibited, but here it means 100% allowed. Okay? Very good. Right.
Next.
Hi did it die, hi did it die, hi did I die, hi did die, hi did it die, hi did it die, hi did it die, die, hi did it die, hi did it die, hi did I die, hi did die, hi did it die, hi did it die, hi did it die, hi, did it die, hi did it die. Boy say sing. Bechot. Only when you have shashlik you sing, huh? Ay. Continue, number 3.
Is killing the worms in the water by using the water to wash one's hands considered an unusual method of killing? Bishinui. No, you just said if it's
Read, stings, killing the
Since
worms.
killing the worms by washing one's hands is considered an unusual method, bishinui, and it is not intended.
Unusual matter of killing, I should say. Of killing.
One eye.
Parasha.
2 L's, 1 eye.
Thank you.
Parasha.
And it
And it
is.
is not the intended outcome. Pesik Rashi
You
with
smoke the
three-
same thing, that's the problem.
With 3 rabbinic prohibitions, it makes it permitted. As much as כאילו... זה מצטרף כל ה...
So now, says Ravadia, that whenever you have worms on your thing from the water and you go like this, you're killing it. Why is it allowed?
No papa, no mama.
Another reason, Papa Mama уже сказали уже. Next, Bechot. Says Ravadia, killing those worms, is it normal to kill them going like this?
No.
Or you killing it by step on it, you're killing it by crushing them.
Yeah.
You're not killing them by going like this. Nobody kills worms like that.
No.
If I tell you, Bechot, there's a lot of worms over here, can you please kill them? You're not going to go like this. You get out of your mind to do this like that. So if killing has to be done the regular way, whenever you do it b'shinu, it's step the step lower. So now we have another derabanan. So you have pasik reshe into derabanan. One derabanan that the worm doesn't have father and mother. Second derabanan that the way you killed it is abnormal b'shinu. אתה מבין או לא? Very good.
So two
you
Rabbanan.
don't need it,
I'm
right?
still saying my answers. So two Rabbanan.
Two derabanan. One is that the killing of what do you kill? You kill an animal that doesn't have a father and mother.
Also, Gufan also, okay, but
Oh, that's another one. That's the third derabanan already. That לא צריך לגופה. The first one, לא צריך לגופה. I don't need the body of the death of their death.
Second one, no
It's
father.
not a Hamas that exchanging dead bodies.
No father.
I have no-
Okay, no father.
No need for that. Second thing is no father and mother. Third is the way you killed it is not the normal way of killing. It's by rubbing your hands. Rubbing your hands and you killed it. That's an abnormal way of killing.
It's three Rabbanan, but how do you say?
And it's pasik reshe, because you're not intending for that. Pasik reshe, in one derabanan that you don't care for, it's allowed. Here is pasik reshe, 3 derabanan, so you don't care for how much more, so it is allowed. Number 4.
Is it permissible to eat cheese infested with worms on Shabbat?
No. Bechor, did you ever eat cheese that has worms in it? From France.
No.
You never ate that? No. You only ate shashlik, you're missing out, Bechor. You should taste that, it's better than shashlik.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's very expensive. Are you allowed to eat that or no?
If it's kosher, you allow it, because сыр никогда не будет мешаться ни с чем другим, кроме коровьего молока.
It depends if it could maybe
Here we're opening.
You're not allowed.
Oh, according to our Torah, it is allowed to.
Is it grew in the cheese? That's why it grew inside.
How can it be? Very good. Torah says, "V'sheretz asher yalech al haaretz is asur." Only a worm that was walking on the surface is asur, but worm that grew up inside the apple, grew up inside the cheese, tons of worms. At Kreva יש a million worms.
How do you know?
Torah says, מותרים לכם, שרויים לכם, אוכלים לכם.
Once you open,
Можно
you
кушать?
can't eat anymore.
Once you open, you're right. But if, let's say you had a, I don't know, way to look through the apple.
And they still
And you
alive?
see live worms.
And that's how they
Ham to mechurim, no problem.
How do you know, Rabbi?
No problem.
Let's say you would know. Let's say. You open one apple, you see.
Значит,
The next apple, can you eat or no?
Значит, клубнику можно кушать.
No, Bechor.
Why? Which
So
way
says
side?
the poskim, why then we're not allowing you to eat all these infested vegetables, the fruits, strawberry, all these type of things? Because the worms did not grow inside. Those worms came from outside. Once it came from outside, this is asu. Fami, that Bechor.
А мы откуда знаем червяки откуда вышли?
That's why you have to ask the kashrut experts. And don't say, Rabbi, I don't see. It's allowed. No, Jonah. You know, the other day, somebody sent me a picture made, half a spoon of raspberry jam. Half a spoon, I have the picture in my phone. Half a spoon.
Okay.
A teaspoon.
Yeah.
In that half a teaspoon, there was over 10 worms. 10.
What kind of jam is that?
I told you, raspberry.
It's probably old one. That's what developed.
I don't know, old one. And it has kashrut agency on it. Kaifku. People that don't know that, they take this malina gufta, they mix it in their chai, they think they're going to be healthy. According to Torah, they're not going to be healthy. Why? This Habibi infested, you could go right now, eat so many cheeseburgers, eat so many pigs outside, will be better for your neshama than this. Half a spoon. Every bug, 5 or 6 or 4, depends where it where it's alive. 4 or 5, 6 times pig. Every bug. In half a spoon there was 10. I have pictures of this. In that gym. And it says on it, kashrut bechor. That's the funny part. When you call the kashrut, say, Vasya, how did you give kashrut to this? They say, we're not responsible for the bugs. It's not written in our Torah.
I think they say we keep kashrut on the food, not on the worms.
Right. We give kashrut on the food. At just a tam cherviki or no, this is up to you to check. How many people know that? How many people go to the store and see, oh, just kasher? They go ahead and eat it. How many of you know that, oh, it's kasher ingredients, but not worms? Worms could be problem. How many people know that? I don't know how they allow such a thing. That's, you gotta be careful. Things that they are infested, sometimes you buy yogurt, bechor. Yogurt that has strawberries inside. So there's other type of vegetables inside or things that they're infested. You cannot say, tam же kashrut есть. Rabbi, look, it says Chalav Israel. You gotta be careful, because it could have bugs, and they're not responsible for that according to the standards.
Once it's crushed,
No, sometimes pieces. They have pieces of strawberries, pieces of times raspberry, different they want to get that they put. And this is 100% isurim. Should know to be careful with
So
that.
they don't wash that?
No,
So where do they put that? They
they
extrude
say
and
that
wash
this,
the small
the
ones?
strawberry is kosher. The
Wow.
bugs that came on it is not kosher. We said the strawberry is kosher.
Wow.
You gotta be very careful with these standards. Okay, number 4, let's finish it off. Same 3 rabbinic prohibitions from number 3.
Same 3 rabbinic prohibitions from number 3 apply to eat cheese infested with worms.
Prohibitions, not prohibitions, concepts. Type concepts, please.
Same 3 rabbinic concepts from number 3 apply to eating cheese.
Yeah.
To eating cheese infested with worms.
Sheep, to eating. What else? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fix it.
Infested with worms on Shabbat. In general, eating insects is prohibited. However, the prohibition specifically applies to insects that crawl on the ground or on the surface of an object attached to the ground. In contrast, insects that develop inside fruit or cheese are not subject to this prohibition.
Are not subject to this prohibition. So if you see, look at this. You see a jelly, jam, kashrut on it. Not kosher. You see cheese that has worms in it. This is kosher. Opposite than what the people say. Remember the rule. Always ask the Ama Aretz. Ama Aretz, is this allowed? Look, there's worms inside. No, Mukines, don't touch Asu. Mutar. What about this gym? Oh, I say, it's kosher. I say, Asu. Everything Ama Aretz will tell you, do the opposite. Always rule.
That's the rule.
That's the rule. You see, I just showed it to you. Ama Aretz will tell you that cheese is a problem or no? He has worms inside. Why? Because he didn't learn that the problem of worms is only the one that go on the surface, not the one that grew up inside.
Даже полезные червя.
I don't know, полезный. This already you have to ask the doctor, but halacha, it is now on Shabbat. Can you eat this cheese or no? You go to friends' vacation on Shabbat,
Yes.
you're there, they offer you such a cheese, kasher halal Israel.
Да.
Can you eat that on Shabbat?
Yes.
When you bite, you're gonna kill the worms.
No problem.
Why no problem?
Because these germs eatable.
What about killing the
It's not your problem.
What? The chicken is also edible, but you cannot kill it. You cannot check that on Shabbat and say edible.
Intention.
Oh, that's what you're saying. True. My intention is to eat the cheese,
Cheese.
not to kill the animal.
No.
Well, listen, it's guaranteed to happen. He's gonna die. Yeah, but how is it dying? How is it formed? From father and mother? I'm sorry, Papa. I'm sorry, Mama? No. No Papa, no Mama in the story, right? So therefore, it's another Rabbanan. Do you need the death of the worms? No, it's already turned the Rabbanan. And it's all done in Pasik Yasheh. And you don't care for their death. And lo nihaleh. Therefore, it's mutar. Hamidim. Very good. Kids education. Stop the recording.
But you're not
Kids education
seeing
is
them,
there.
right?